Moderna published results of a 45-patient trial in the New England Journal of Medicine that Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, NIAID, said looks promising. Shares of Moderna, which will launch a 30,000-patient phase 3 trial of its COVID-19 vaccine on July 27, rose some 9% in early trading on July 15. Moderna is not alone in the race to be the first to produce an effective vaccine against COVID-19. A University of Oxford candidate, led by Sarah Gilbert in partnership with AstraZeneca, might be through human trials in September, according to Bloomberg. The Oxford vaccine uses antibodies and a type of white blood cell called a T cell to spur the immune system to fight COVID-19. AstraZeneca, which will sell the vaccine at cost for a few dollars each, has lined up agreements to produce 2 billion doses. What's more, in May, AstraZeneca received $1.2 billion from the Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority (BARDA), and next month plans to begin late-stage clinical trials with roughly 30,000 people in the U.S., according to Stat News. Will either of these rivals get to the finish line first? Fauci is glad to see positive clinical results but awaits the findings from the phase 3 trials. Moderna is pleased that other vaccines are progressing and declined to offer an assessment of the timeframe for completing its phase 3 trials. As Moderna spokesperson Ray Jordan told me July 15, "We are encouraged that other vaccines are progressing in their development, because the pandemic requires that humanity has multiple sources to help meet the serious need. Our phase 3 trial is event-driven, so the timeframe is not established in advance, but will be assessed based on the prevalence of COVID-19 among participants." Moderna is not persuaded of the value of T cells for fighting COVID-19. As Tal Zaks, Moderna Chief Medical Officer, told me on July 15, "I believe the role of CD8 plus T cells in clearing this type of infection is unknown. So while we and others can try measuring it, there hasn't been a convincing demonstration, to my mind, that these measurements matter. I have no financial interest in the securities mentioned in this post." Moderna's latest ProgressModerna's technology is unique, using messenger RNA, mRNA, coated with the spike on the outside of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. The vaccine delivers the mRNA to cells which then follow the genetic instructions to create the spike protein. This invokes an immune response intended to enable the body to recognize and neutralize the real SARS-CoV-2 virus should it appear, Moderna told me in May. The 45 volunteers, aged 18 to 55, tested 3 dose levels of Moderna's vaccine. They received a shot in the arm on day 1 followed by a booster shot 4 weeks later. The results of the study showed a measurable immune response.